I are heading down to LA for a quick trip. We're gonna go to the shop to see that and to pick up the bobbins for the sewing machine that he gave us. We can't use that sewing machine until we have the bobbins, and the bobbins that Walmart sell it doesn't go with it. The universal stuff doesn't go with it. It's smaller. I also want to stop by and see Joshua's godfather, my friend Johnny, because he had a birthday yesterday and he wanted a black cake, and I have 2 leftovers black fruit cakes. He went on a cruise from December the 24th to January the 1st, and so that's why I didn't give him the cake before, because it was just gonna sit there anyways, and I didn't make that extra trip for that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do everything that I want to do here in LA today, because Jada got hit up by a potential customer through her Letgo. They want to come see the Saturn today, but they haven't called my Google number to confirm anything, so we're just gonna plan it as we go. I feel a little bit blue today. I wouldn't say depressed, but just blue, and I think it's partially because we went to that memorial service last night. It just brings back a whole lot of memories when I have to go to any kind of memorial services or funeral or stuff like that, because I was hearing Leah just preach about Aunt Jay being in heaven and how happy she was, and you know, I started to think about my mom, and I'm like, she was happy here too though, you know, why couldn't she stay here a little bit longer? And then every time my stomach acts up, I just imagine what mommy must have gone through with having intestinal and stomach issues because of the cancer, right? And because you all know it's blockage that killed mom in the long run, right? The cancer caused all this stuff. So I don't know, I've been feeling a type of way since last night. I didn't even edit the vlog from yesterday till this morning, and I've been trying to save it, not upload it, but save it so that I can upload it. And the computer is giving me a lot of trouble, and it's because it's too packed with information, with stuff, you know, because I've been editing on that since December the 1st, and we're at January the 6th right now, so it's about 5 weeks worth of stuff on it that I've already pulled off onto my hard drive, my external hard drive, but in the Mac computers, that stuff goes and hides somewhere, and I don't know where to find that folder to delete it. So I have to wait for Joshua to wake up and have him clean out. I hate when the truck is on cruise control and we go up like Kellogg Hill, because it pulls, you know, and it feels like it's going faster to me, but it's going the same speed. But then some idiot will jump in front of you going slowly up the hill, and then Joe doesn't put his foot nowhere near the brake, because I can see. Oh my gosh, just so where was I? Oh yeah, I have to wait for Joshua to wake up to clear off everything off the computer so it'll start back fresh. I really need some more RAM or hard drive space or something for that laptop, because I do too much editing on it. You know, most people don't edit so much stuff on their little laptop like that. They have big desktop Apple computer or Mac computer or whatever. So that's where I am. So you'll see 2 vlogs back to back. You'll see last night's vlog sometime today, and you'll see today's vlog, this one right now, sometime tonight. I haven't had any kind of excitement or drive to do anything at the cooking channel, I'll be honest with you guys. I think every time I see the money that I make at YouTube, and it's so piddly, I'm like, oh, why when you put it up, all you get is, you know, somebody come with their negativity about, oh, we don't do it like that, oh, why did you do this stuff? You ever notice that you'll be doing something and everybody's an expert in it all of a sudden? Let's say, for instance, you became grain-free. You want to eat grain-free. All of a sudden, people are going to tell you everything that has grain in it. I was like, look, I never said I was perfect at it. I'm trying. So I was one of those people last night, let me tell you, because you know I'm very flawed. So we were at the thing last night, and honest, when they have catered food, I panic, because I know it's gonna have MSG, and maybe that's why I feel that way right now, because I'm like, they had that mostaccioli. It was very good. Leah gave us that big pan to bring home. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, because I put it half and half in the little short pans Joe has. Half is in the fridge and half is in the freezer, and I hope Joshua eats it, because I can't eat any more of it because it has MSG. I feel the effects right now. And whenever you eat something and the next day you have gained 2 pounds on the scale, you know it had MSG in it, okay? So in the next few days, I will, you know, take that off of me because it's water gain. But I ain't eating any more of that. So I ate that, and they had a salad, and we got up to the thing, and Joe was like, I am not eating anything but the salad and the garlic bread because I don't eat pasta. And I'm like, Joe, you're gonna like the pasta because it's not mushy. He doesn't like spaghetti because the noodles are small and it gets mushy. This is mostaccioli. They're the big noodles and they're stiff, you know. So I'm like, you're not gonna hate this one. And so he ate it and he was okay with it, but you know, it's not his favorite thing. And so Colin's poor sister, she's vegan, right? She's been vegan for like 6 or 7 years, but she does weird things where one spell she's pescatarian, so she'll eat fish, then she'll go back like really hard vegan, right, Joe? Then she never comes back to where she's eating meat though. It's just like fish. And I know fish is a form of meat, but y'all know what I mean. Red meat or beef meat or pig meat or chicken meat. She doesn't eat that. So then she's like, oh, I'm like, Joe, I can't eat nothing because the mostaccioli was not meatless. And there was another Indian lady there that was like, I can't eat because it's not meatless. I'm like, oh my God, don't take your problems everywhere. I don't take my problems everywhere. Suck it up, right, Joe? So, and I wasn't even hosting the thing. So then, Colin's sister kept popping this little lemon cake, little bitty cake like that. Pop, pop, pop. She had probably 4 of them. And so I was one of those people, I said it just like this. I said it like Darlene from the Roseanne show. I said, that, look at all these bikers, Joe. Let me see if I can grab my next camera. I probably am going to miss it completely. Okay, I'm showing on my next camera. All these bikers, guys. Where are they going, though? They kind of brighten my day. You guys. Oh, look at this bad accident right here. See all them bikers now? They having fun, huh, Joe? Look, guys. I'm glad I brought 2 cameras and I'm glad this one didn't fail me. A lot of the times I'll put this camera on, this one right here, my old Nikon, and it'll need all types of stuff. It'll need for me to set the date, the hour. Look at all these bikers. They probably going out to San Diego or something, huh? Or Vegas. Yeah, so I was that person last night. I said, that cake you keep popping in your mouth is probably made with eggs, milk, and butter. she swallowed the thing like, like, I hate you, Barbara. And I'm like, no, I'm just being realistic. You're sitting there crying over some meat. I'm like Joe says, you know, when you're in a third world country, you don't complain about what's not meatless. Everything's meatless. The only thing you get sometimes when you're growing up is some gravy. We were a lot of vegans in Belize, huh, Joe? One chicken cost $3.50 a pound when I was growing up. You didn't get no meat. All you got was gravy. Come on. So I'm like, after I said it, Jada kicked me under the table. So I know I said it kind of mean, but I was sick and tired of hearing everybody's complaint last night. I want to hear Joe's complaint about not eating pasta. I didn't want to hear her complain about the thing not being meatless, or the Indian lady complaining about it not being meatless. I was sitting there sucking down MSG. You know, everybody got their own issues. Some people don't want to eat meat. Some people don't want to eat grain. Some people don't want to eat milk and lactose. And some people don't want to eat gluten. And some people can't eat gluten. Which I don't even know what the hell gluten is, because that just seemed like something that just appeared out of nowhere. I think all gluten has to do is with grains. If you stop eating grains, you'll be okay. But I cannot eat MSG. It affects me bad. I have adverse reactions to it. I can't wake up. My head hurts. My eyes blurry. I get dizzy spells. You know, I get fluid tension where everything hurts. You know, it's like, no. I'm telling you guys, look up the poisoning of MSG and you will never eat nothing with MSG again. It causes brain damage, you know. So I'm like, no. Me and Joshua are very susceptible to MSG. Jada is too, but she tries to forget that she is. Darn, this is it's sour.
Sour?
Mm-hmm.
It look good?
It look good, but it's sour. It's like some chicks out there. They look good, but they're sour. You guys, what I say, baby? It's like some chicks, they look good, but they're sour. right here. I just
Turn your gate right there.
I just pull in our gate. All right. So we're leaving Dad's. Why don't you just go there?
Right.
If you call, he doesn't answer, but he's there.
I don't know where you live.
I have the address. Let me get it in the phone. Look at that sign. Where is it? Okay, look at that sign over there. Tacos El Gavilan. There's a song that I used to listen to from Pedrito Fernandez that says, the lick of the song goes like this. Gavilan, pio pio, Gavilan, tau tau. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what the heck the kid was singing about. So we're gonna try to go see our friend first, our tech guy, and I'm not calling to see if he's there because he's 2 miles away from Daddy's shop. And the last time we called, he was right there, but he was snoozing.
Don't forget the name of the street. Again.
We're gonna turn on Halldale.
Yeah, I'll forget no more.
No, forget no more.
House or house.
So let's see if we'll get to see him today, and then after that over to Joshua's Godfather, and then back on the road. I have not heard from the person who is interested in coming to see the car, so I just figure they're just playing games. They're probably looking at other cars. This is Normandy. We're looking for Halldale, and that's 800 feet coming up, okay, boo? And we're gonna turn how?
Up.
We're gonna turn up. Just stupid. We're gonna turn up.
Then the destination is on your right.
See how close it is? You mean we're way out of bounds. You should have turned this girl on.
Okay, I'm for I'll go parking.
Okay, let me call him.
Right there.
I want to call him. I don't want to go knock on nobody's door like he said. You there home? What part you there? By Dickie?
Right.
By Dickie house pan 39. Pan 39?
Who's Dickie?
39th and Normandy. He did a 39th and Normandy.
I tell we drop our pass, but drop.
We're past the first, or we're gonna Johnny first? I have to go to 74th and Normandy. But I just left my past shop, so I'll just go around the bend, come here.
We're gonna drop off your stuff for us. Let's drop off your stuff because
we're gonna pass Norman first then?
Yeah, then we're gonna Johnny.
Okay, so what the Dickie actual address? I'll catch you guys over there. You guys are gonna see one of Joe's uncles, because my friend is over at Joe's uncle. Joe uncle, yeah?
Turn around and back straight.
Alright.
You wanna go in there?
Like how we go.
This is what happens when you come to LA, no parking.
Wait a minute.
Right here. Where he gone, see? That's Joe uncle right there. You don't look like Joe? You look like Myrna. Hey? Right, Joe?
Huh?
Dickie look like Myrna. It's a number.
Yes, sir, Julia.
Oh. This is my IT guy. This is the man that taught Joshua everything he knows about computer.
I teach Joshua everything. Yep.
Those hackers that I have at home. So Joe did like what they do in LA, put on the hazard and parked in the street. Well, we visited in the gate. That's where Joe's uncle lives. And that uncle went to school with my mom. Bye, Johnny! We are heading home. So when we stopped over at my friend Norman's, he wasn't home, he was at Joe's uncle, right? So we have not seen that uncle since like the 1990s. That's Joe's mom's brother. Same dad, different mom. We went to his wedding, right? He married like a young girl. That's over. Let me fix you guys. So that uncle says he went to school with my mom, so he is probably same age as mom. He's probably going to be 71 this year. And then my friend Norman, I thought he went to school with my uncle Norman, but no, he went to school with my uncle Michael. And my uncle Michael is about a year or two under mom, so he's probably 68 or 69. I had it wrong, Joe. Norman's about 68 or 69, or gonna be 68 or 69 in March. And the other guy, he might not have even been mom's age. He might have been Uncle Norman's age, because Uncle Norman was 1 year older than mommy. So he probably was a year older than my mom. So all these people getting old, y'all. They all getting, except for me, who just keeps getting younger and younger. I don't know what I be doing, but I just keep getting younger. You guys see my mood has changed. I'm not blue anymore. I came down here and I visited old friends and they lifted my spirits. Let me tell you something. You know, a lot of people suffer depression, which is real depression, the chemical. Joe, can you put on the AC a little bit? Can you put on the AC for me? I might need to take this jacket off or something. Oh, really? Yeah, they suffer like real depression where it's the chemical imbalance. I don't feel like I have a chemical imbalance, but every now and again, because I'm human, you know, things start to kind of weigh me down and I start to feel kind of blue. And when I acknowledge that and I confront that, all I do is like pray, put on music, smell something that I love to smell. You know, it doesn't have to be candles or cologne or perfume. It could be like a food item, like that black cake. Whenever I smell that black cake, I feel happy. It just takes me back to my childhood days in Belize, you know? So the music that I played in the car today, that really lifted my spirits. Plus visiting people lifted my spirits. So I'm gonna have to take this jacket off, baby. I can't ride with this jacket all the way home. Make sure the popo ain't around here. Call the popo ho. Call the popo. This is what I do when I'm in the car. I have on a long sleeve shirt. See, this shirt come to my elbow. So then I take my jacket off, and then that way if I get cold, I could just wrap myself with the jacket because I'm not driving. Yeah, so we're heading back home from LA. 2:23. Have not heard anything out of the guy that was supposed to. Joe, this thing not to charge again already. What to go on here now? I just bought this thing and it used to work good. Now it's not charging. Okay, there we go. Let's see. It says charged. If you notice, Pasadena is the type of city where people walk a lot. You don't see people like this in Fontana walking, right, Joe? They need to fill up downtown differently in Fontana for people to walk. Joe's already in the line. So I call this the Asian Costco because this Costco has a lot of Asian people. For customers, I mean. The bathroom had a line. One of the stalls didn't have toilet paper, so this one lady didn't go in. So the one behind me got the hand paper, you know, the one that you dry your hands on, and she's like, I'm gonna use this. That's how you stop up a toilet. I waited my turn for one of the other ones to be open. So Joe's getting us some pizza. I'm not gonna do the chili because it stays too hot for too long. So don't run into Pizza Hut. It disqualifies.
Oh.
Let me tell you.
Alright, go.
Alright, it says here. It says the contest is open to legal residents of the United States and the District of Columbia. at least 21 years or older on the date of entry, which I entered the correct date because it was back in.
What would I gotta be?
Hey guys,
21 or older.
41?
21.
What? What?
41?
Yeah, so it says, let me come sit on this side of you, Joshito. Damn, this chair is starting to look like some crazy hoarding people chair. All right, this is what it says. You are not eligible to enter and will be disqualified if you are or ever have been a food professional. I'm not a food professional, right?
No.
Such as a chef, not a chef.
No.
I always make sure I tell you guys I'm not a chef. A food writer.
No.
I'm not a food writer because I made that recipe book, right? Because I don't write about food.
I think a food writer is like you write for like a publication.
Okay.
That's what I think.
A culinary specialist.
Nope.
Or educator.
Nope.
Or someone who creates recipes for pay. I don't create recipes for pay, right?
No.
Because that would mean that I would have to sit down and go, okay, flour, sugar, rice, beans, recipe, right? Mm-hmm. It says, including but not limited to the sale of food products made from your original recipes.
Nope.
So I qualify, right? My little YouTube channel that makes, what, $200 a month? Okay.
It's not a food product. The book is not a food product.
All right, so the rest of it is if you graduated from somebody at the door. Somebody at the door. Don't open the door, though, and stay away from the gun.
Someone's getting something delivered.
Don't open the door and stay away from the gun. Because you could never tell. You go to the door, they could shoot it up, right? Diana, you know I'm crazy, right? For me?
Pull-up bar.
You're my favorite son. Pull-up bar.
Pull-up bar.
Okay, so that's the first one. That's the one I was worried about because I don't do that for pay, right?
Nope.
If you graduated from culinary school,
Nope.
don't qualify.
Yes.
If you've been a finalist in 3 or more bake-offs, never entered one before. If you or your immediate family member, parent, children, sibling, spouse, regardless of where they live. What?
What?
Oh, if they're an employee of General Mills.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter.
Regardless of where they live. So
What?
your children, siblings, siblings,
Don't lick raw chicken.
siblings should not count.
Of course not. You can't control.
Sometimes you don't even like your siblings.
Right?
You know that what they do should not count.
Agreed.
Okay, so here are the grand prizes. One category winner will be awarded the grand prize, which includes un cheque for 50 grand. Okay? A kitchen makeover consisting of a choice of select groups of kitchen... Excuse you? I'm reading. Suits.
He's making dinner, so I'm not gonna fight him.
He's seasoning the chicken, so he's sneezing when he did the black pepper. Of GE appliances and $25,000 to implement the makeover. What kind of appliances come to $25,000? So they'll do the cabinets and the countertop and stuff too then.
I guess so.
Because see what it says? A kitchen makeover consisting of a choice of select group of kitchen suits of GE appliances. We're gonna need a stove, a fridge, and a dishwasher. What else do we need?
Second stove and the.
Okay.
Ooh, lay down fridge for storing meat that we don't have.
You know how that oven is on the cabinet? So an oven there on the range and an oven in the wall. Okay, okay, so then the third thing that you win is a trip to New York. Oh, that's the one bad part of the trip.
I don't like.
I would love a trip to New York because I've never been, but not in this cold weather.
Yeah. Plus, I don't like winning trips.
When do we have to travel? January 15th.
That's like right here.
Yeah, they're gonna pick the category winners on January 9th.
What are you doing here? Just sightsee?
Listen, and on January 15th, and an appearance on the Food Network show, The Kitchen. The show is called The Kitchen.
Is that being shot in New York?
I guess so. The trip includes round-trip coach air transportation for the grand prize winner and one guest,
So
that would be Joe,
Yep.
from the major airport nearest grand prize winner home. I hope it's from Ontario. It's probably going to be LAX.
LAX.
Excuse you, Betty.
You know it's LAX. It's gonna be LAX.
Hotel accommodations consisting of one double occupancy room for 3 to 4 nights, daily meals and activities. Ooh, but it's cold.
I know, right?
Ugh.
I do like
A
that.
visit to the grand prize winner's hometown. Clean the house again. Clean the house again now. Come to your hometown. By a Food Network crew who will photograph and create a video of the winning recipe and the story that will be aired on the Food Network and on various social media channels. And grand prize winner and his or her recipe will be featured in the 2018 edition. Man, stop it nice now. Of the Food Network magazine. Retail value of the grand prize is approximately $92,000. How we pay taxes on that? That are the retail price of the grand prize.
You have to pay
The
taxes on that?
$50,000, the $25,000 kitchen makeover that I done, what? $75,000, and the trip. Everything comes to $92,000.
We have to pay taxes on
Of
that?
course, you have to pay that at income. Every time you win anything, it's income.
Then why win? You get nothing.
That's why this win better catapult me. Am I saying the word right? Catapult me onto some Food Network or something. I'm saying.
I hope we don't win.
Oh, did you bite your tongue?
Taxes
bite
are
your tongue,
scary,
Joshua.
man.
I'm gonna pay the taxes out of the $50,000.
How much did you say it was? 90,000?
$92,000 is the value. If you win a car that's valued $20,000, your taxes is $8,000.
So you're gonna pay it out of the 50,000.
You gotta pay it out of the $50,000. Okay, so listen to the category winners. That's the grand prize winner. And the grand prize winner is going to be chosen from one of the category winners.
Okay.
So I'll be okay with a category winner too.
5K is not
That
bad.
person get a check for $5K.
It's still not bad.
They get a kitchen makeover valued up to $10,000.
So
Your
in
prices.
appliances.
You still get the trip to New York. And they still pay for everything, your meals, yada yada. And they'll still come to your house and feature you in the magazine.
So the only thing that's really changes is what the money.
Is the money. And it's valued $20,000. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being a category winner because I can pay the $8,000 for the $20,000 thing. I'm just saying. That's what you pay. When you win a car for $20,000, you got to pay the well, the car comes to $8,000 because you have to pay the taxes, the sales tax on the car. That's like $2,000, and then they value the car at about $20,000. So then income tax adds up the rest to like $6,000. So that would be like $6,000. So my $5,000 would go right back into paying the taxes, but I would get what I need to get, which is the publicity. All right?
Taxes, man.
The taxes kill you.
You can never enjoy anything because it's always taxes. You win a new car, you have to pay the taxes on that.
I see people go on Prices Right and they do backflips. Say, "Oh my God!" Like, oh God.
If I was
You
on
don't
Price
even
is
know
Right-
what headache you just
If I was
bought.
the Price is Right and I want a car, I'd be like, man, they'd have to censor me.
It's
I
like-
would let it slip. I would let it slip.
It's like when Jada goes to these things to compete. The Voice, America's Got Talent. She didn't go to American Idol ever, but she went to the other ones.
Yeah.
And they tell you, like, America's Got Talent, the grand prize is $1 million, but it's $20,000 a year for 20 years. You're still broke and poor, you know? So you could write off things for that $20,000. But I couldn't do backflips for that kind of money.
Still gotta
You
pay
know?
the taxes.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys, if I were to win, like a big fat lottery winning, the first thing I would do
Pay the taxes.
is hire a tax attorney. I'd still have my accountant. I'd still have Mr. Eric for my accountant, but I would still hire a tax attorney because they know the loopholes legally that you have to go through. Why do you think Trump ain't in jail? Because he has tax attorneys on his staff that's making him go through all them loopholes. By the way, I have my book. I'm going to be reading my Fire and Fury and come back and tell you all the chisme, okay? Give me a chance, though. I have to finish my website first. Josh, say how the website look, babe. Josh was such a good help for me today because he cleaned off my computer and it's working now. Praise God, I can go edit this vlog. By the way, if you like what I produced today, hit the thumbs up. Please leave me a comment because I really do. I woke up this morning looking for comments and realized I didn't upload a video last night. I'm like, you suck. See Josh? Shop by categories.
Yeah, looking good. Huh?
It's looking good. I hope the shipping works. That's what's bugging me right now.
That's always the problem when you do anything like this.
I want the thing to calculate the shipping for you guys because when I go to the post office, I always get unpleasantly surprised because I'm thinking if one apron is 4 something the mail, 2 aprons would be 6 something when it's 8 something, and then 3 aprons go to 12. I was like, oh God, no. You know that the place that Jada buys her face cream for Eczema, they have only one type of shipping, priority and express. $15.95 for priority, express is $30. Boom, there you go.
Jeez.
If you want to buy 1 jar of cream, that's your shipping. If you want to buy 10 jars of cream, that's your shipping. I was like, check these people out. Huh?
Yeah, get around that.
Yeah, I like that kind of shipping. Very simple. I should just have priority.
The in and out route. Have a small
The
menu.
flat rate priority for the small box can't do crap. It would have to be the medium box. So when you all buy, make sure you buy a lot of things.
The small box is designed perfectly to you can't ship anything worth anything.
Oh yeah, they're wicked. I want Joe to make me one of these things to put inside the purse, one of these kangaroos. This one too big though. I have to get one of the purse. So Daddy was saying put the sponge so it would stand up sturdy, you know. And I need to figure what I need one for the cell phone, for my glasses. Like these are for the glasses. Okay. And he said they are just gathers and sew, they're not elastic. I need for pen, I need for business cards, makeup, lipstick, charger wires. You get where I'm coming from, Josh? Okay, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. You're going to see 2 vlogs tonight. Enjoy. Enjoy.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. I'll be praying that I win. Okay, I want to be a category winner. And if I'm a grand prize winner, you all pray that I could pay the taxes. Yeah, Daddy, in a kimono. You tired, Papa?